Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12th man, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy on the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and not his best work. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Power football with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got an open man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
To the air, it's O'Neal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Finds the tight end, and he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Unleashes one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. Looking to throw. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. On the move. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Nevada. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's O'Neal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, going up top. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled it.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Tennessee 10, Texas A&M 0.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Finds his big tight end. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Washington. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. On the run, it's Washington. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Gets it out fast. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires on the move. Picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Minnesota was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Gophers over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Lowers those pads. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Vols in the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Now on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. On the return, it's Staley. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown ball! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bringing it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. At the 35, he's loose. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And he reels it in inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Vols line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the beatdown has ensued.
RD, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The options working, the quarterback's making the right reads, keeping the football, having a lot of success. You dang right. I'll run that again.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 36 over Nevada. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. A&M comes back out with another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's another.
He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
He's looking for an open man on second down. They've got the screen set up. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37.
Third down coming up.
He wants to throw it again. Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Smashes it between the uprights. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets a block, and the returner will be brought down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll try to get on the same.
It's second.
I'm 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Punt formation to kick it away.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. On target over the middle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled immediately after the catch. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Number 37 on to kick it away.
Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. To the air. It's O'Neal. He looks that one in nicely. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They're going to throw it again.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. The inside handoff. Nice move there. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Vols are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now facing a 3rd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Dropping back, it's O'Neal.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the ground with the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
On to kick it away.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.